What up, YouTube? JT's Reborn here, back again. Earlier I just did after the movie for the Conjuring, and I went ahead, took a break. See, it's beautiful outside. Kayaked a few miles, and now I'm back to review another movie because my arms hurt really, really bad. So, yeah. So what am I gonna do today? Lights Out. See this movie, directed by David F. Sandberg. I just reviewed his last movie, which was Annabelle Creation, and this one's from the producers, from James Wan, who produced The Conjuring. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a watch. I saw this movie in theaters last year, and it was short, but surprisingly a really enjoyable and effective horror film. I mean, 2016 had some good horror movies. There was that, and then there was Don't Breathe. Aside for the last like 10, 15 minutes of that movie, but like some intense stuff, nitty gritty, you get the idea. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and rewatch this movie, see how I feel about it. About a year later, I haven't seen this since the theaters, so yeah, let's give it a watch and let you know what I think about it after the movie. And here we go. What up, YouTube? I just got done rewatching Lights Out over here, so you can see it right there. And I gotta say, still pretty solid movie. Very short movie, by the way. It's only 75 minutes long. I'm like, is this like a straight to video like animated movie in terms of length? It's not very long at all. Okay, so the concept of this movie, in essence, is this. There's this whatever you want to call it. It's not a ghost. It's not a demon. It's not really an entity either, because it's not like something spiritual stops it. It's like a whole new original creation. This being that is malevolent, and it has like powers, but it has a weakness: light. You know, light of a fire, flashlight. The only thing that doesn't have a weakness for in terms of lighting is like a black light, because like black light allows you to see it and it can't really like travel anywhere, so you can actually like hit it with a flashlight or something while it's under black light and it'll damage it and possibly kill it. But we never got that far in terms of the movie to see if they could got to that point where we needed to you know kill it. But whatever. So anyways, what do I think of this movie? Yeah, solid, good cast, likable leads. Surprisingly though, like this movie could have done some really stupid things. Like you could have made so these characters are likable. Like I guess the only one is not really entirely, it's the mom, but she's kind of crazy. But I was kind of surprised. I was just expecting it to fall into like a lot of these horror tropes, such as like the unlikable boyfriend who's just there to get laid, who leaves at the first sign of trouble just to be a douche like the whole movie. No, he's not. He's very understandable, and I'm like, oh man, you're likable. Like at one point they're like, did he leave us? No, he drives his car. No, he goes to get the cops. He's like, come on, we got to get back here and help them out. I'm like, oh, that's actually kind of nice. It's a nice change of pace. And what I like about this movie too is it builds suspense a lot. It's not cheap jump scares. It's like a lot of tension. Like you're on the edge of your seat like the whole movie when this thing's around, because it can just, you turn on a light, it goes away, you turn off the lights, like pop. It's like it moves at the speed of light, in essence. It's like the Flash. It just appears where darkness is, and it's very tough to like stop this thing. And I like that about this movie. The thing has a weakness, which you can, but like if the light's out, you're done. I'm sorry, it's not gonna fly. But it's pretty cool how it's all done. I mean, direct light. I mean, there's indirect light. Like, say if I'm like in the shadows or something, there's sunlight there, it's gonna be okay. But like if it's in direct light, that's its weakness, and it can be seen by black light in that, and it's pretty cool. Um, how would, what else can I say about this movie? The cast. Teresa Palmer's good as this girl whose mom is connected to the entity or whatever, which is called Diana, and she cares about her brother, but like they're having trouble there. Her boyfriend's there; he's pretty cool, and there's some family drama. We find out a history of this, whatever you want to call it, was once like a patient at some institution who had like this rare skin disease, and then befriended the mother and using the mother as like a means to connect back to the world. So Yeah, I mean, what I like about this movie a lot too, there's no bullshit sequel baiting or anything like that. There's no like unsatisfying ending where it's like, oh no, we left on a cliffhanger. No, it doesn't do any of that. It wraps its story up completely, and yeah, that's it. I'm like, oh, that was fast. Gave me some tension and creepy moments, and I liked it. I did like it. Um, Comparing this to David F. Sandberg's other movie, what was it Annabelle Creation? They're pretty similar in terms of what I like about them. Maybe Annabelle Creation has a little bit more well, I shouldn't say suspense, like creepier moments, but this one has its fair share of them too. What else can I say? Oh, the one kid's room has a lot of cool Batman and Justice League stuff. I saw like some figures in there, like there was animated series Robin, which was kind of neat, and a lot of Justice League posters and that. So I'm like, oh, this is definitely a Warner Brothers movie because they can show all his DC comic stuff. But I mean, I had some of that shit in my room when I was little too, still do. But that was neat. What else can I say? I think James Wan in that. That's the reason he got to do Annabelle Creation because they saw the first Annabelle movie, I'm sure, and they're like, "Oh, it's a piece of shit. Let's can this other director so he can go make what was it, Wish Upon." I didn't see that movie, but I heard bad things. Uh, they saw David F. Sandberg, and they're like, "Oh, this guy gets it. Suspense, good characters, or decent enough characters to get you through the movie and build tension in that." And yeah, let's have this guy make a movie. And it's like, sweet. Oh, I should also point out before I forget that this movie, Lights Out, is actually based on a short film, and that short film is really creepy. The way it looks in the actual Lights Out short film is a lot more like terrifying, I'd say, than the actual movie. Because that's how the guy got to do this. Was he made a short film, and then they saw it and they're like, "Hey, you want to turn this into a feature film?" He's like, "Oh, I guess so, but I don't know what else to go off of, but I'll get to the point." So that's probably why the movie's very short, is because it's based on a short film, and it's just like, can't really stretch it out any further. Let's just get to the point, get what we're here to see, and just get out of there. Like I said, the movie doesn't drag at all. It doesn't waste any of its minutes with pointless stuff. So, gotta give it kudos for that. It's not as scary as some of James Wan's movies, but it's better than a lot of other horror movies I've seen. So, yeah, you got the chance, check it out. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of Lights Out, and talk to y'all later. Peace out, yo.